Welcome to Kidmissing TV. This is the case of the planter box Doe. This body or skeletal remains of a boy were found in 2015 in a planter box on a street in San Francisco, out in front of apartment buildings. In fact, there were two planter boxes where the remains were scattered along with those of an adult. There's supposed to be DNA testing the bones. Someone said that the landlady said that one of the tenants put the planter boxes there in 2007. And the person with 3 exclamation points says, and there's nothing about questioning said tenant. Good point. But somebody could have put them in there later. I mean, the location is interesting. The location is what's in the area. It's 2 blocks away from what's called the Painted Ladies, which are the cute little row houses that they have in San Francisco. The Full House TV show house and what they show in the beginning of the show. Those are called the Painted Ladies. They're close to Alamo Square, which is literally right across the street from the Full House facade house. It's not really the house. I mean, they did it on a soundstage in Los Angeles, let's face it, but they used footage of the Painted Ladies in that area. They're still hoping it could be Kevin Collins. And even the retired homicide detective says maybe this is a natural death and they just buried the child because they couldn't afford a burial. Okay, in 2 planter boxes. And a lady actually saw a piece of the jawbone with molars, so it was the back of the jawbone. Anthropologists set up tents, and of course they roped the area off. They did dig up a basement in the case of Kevin Collins. Didn't find anything. He was 10 years old when he vanished in 1984. So he's the same age as me. He'll be 50 years old this year. But the bones, they did find bones, but they were an animal. It's the only known case of a child in the area. And again, they mentioned in the article that a woman gardening in San Francisco found the bones near the iconic row of Victorian houses called the Painted Ladies. She had discovered the boxes had termites. So she was trying to save the plants and get rid of the termite-ridden boxes when she came across a bone. And the cadaver dogs are what led them to the second planter box. There was archaeologists as well. Alamo Square is a quiet neighborhood. They were shocked by the discovery. Neighbor Kenley Shankman said, quote, "That seems very strange and very odd." Neighbor Janae Mensing said the thought gives her the creeps. It was McAllister Street, by the way. They are working closely with the medical examiner. Now, I don't know what kind of DNA evidence they got, if any. They may still be working on it. I know you say 2015, that's 9 years ago. Yeah. But there's a lot of money involved in DNA testing. So sometimes it gets put on hold or they have to do a different test. It's not a quick thing. It's not like you see it on crime shows. But you'd think they would be able to rule out Kevin Collins pretty quickly, because you would think they have his family's DNA. But at any rate, you can call the San Francisco Police Department if you have any information in this case. Unfortunately, they did not give a phone number. They didn't give any information about the bones, like approximate age. Well, I guess they did. Between 8 and 14. More likely about 10 to 14, which fits Kevin. Kevin was 10, and he was a boy, so he might have been a little bit larger than a 10-year-old girl. It's going to be very difficult to figure out gender because 10 is before puberty. Although certain changes do start happening, but I don't think it's enough to tell gender. They'll be able to get the gender from the DNA anyway. Are there two X chromosomes, or is there an X and a Y? That's pretty simple. They should have that already if they have DNA. Even if they don't have genetic genealogy quality DNA, they should have that. I will keep you updated. This article is dated 2020. Well, copyright is dated 2024. So, I also in my research found that there was a body of an adult as well, or the bones of an adult as well. So, who would have been buried with Kevin? Because they're pretty sure that it has to be Kevin. He's the only, at least reported, missing cold case of a child. So, you'll notice the picture on the poster is a picture with the planter box and a little boy in the inset. The little boy in the inset is Kevin Collins. Not to be confused with the Collins from years earlier, decades earlier, the son of Christine Collins. That was from Los Angeles from a zillion years earlier. I think we did the case of Kevin Collins. If I can find it, I will put it in the cards at the end. If I can find it. He may have been done on one of my TV shows with a bunch of other cases. I'm not 100% sure. But I will try to find it. And if it was on one of my TV shows, I'm going to have to go back through. That will take longer, and I'll have to edit the video to put in that link. So, thank you so much for joining me, guys. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. As for me, I'm going to turn on the air conditioner, put some ice on my knee, and have something to eat. And to keep up with the hell I've been going through today, please check out my other channel, Punky's World. And I will see you next time. Remember, we're trying to get to 500 on this channel and 200 on the other channel. On this channel by August 4th, my big 5-0, and the other channel by the 4th of July. We're well on our way, guys, so please hit that subscribe button and that bell. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. God bless you. Mwah.